Let's use these new stickers from Live Love Posh to make a fun Dutch door. And if that's something that interests you, you know what you do. You keep it right here. What's up everyone, this is Priya here. Welcome back to my channel if you're returning, and if this is the first time, thank you so much for stopping by. Here I share tips, ideas and inspiration to make your planner and journal spreads pretty and functional. Usually I say this towards the end, but I think I should say this right as I start. So if you like today's video and my kind of style, please make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification so that you wouldn't miss any of my future videos. I know there are lots of you who regularly watch my videos and who still haven't subscribed, so I would really appreciate it if you do that. So now let's get on to our setup. I had shared a separate flip through of these sticker books. I will have that video linked, and as you can see, there are a lot of fun components that I would love to use, especially these lace ones. I may use them entirely or just do some alterations, you never know. And with 2 pages of each, I don't think I have to worry about hoarding. And the Functionally Edit, the earlier sticker book from Live Love Posh, had lace ones. It was so fun to use. And the Spring Love is again a really fun, colorful sticker book. I do have lots of fun spreads coming with these. So this is the first setup. And this is the collection I want to go with. Nice spring, happy, cheerful colors. And this is... I debated between the different collections in here, and I thought I would just start with that one. This one is already used in the month at a glance for April, and I have some coordinating boxes, so I think they will come in handy. And with these colors, both of these sticker books are from the earlier years, and Mojo Jojo Plans always has perfect colors. So see this collection just on that own, and this one is from the earlier spring sticker book. And this also, as you can see, I've used up a lot of it, so I may not have enough. So I'll just keep these two handy. And for Mojo Jojo Plans and Live Love Posh, and also the Arch and Olive, where my journal is from, my code Priya10, also at Planything, where the washi tapes you see are from, my code Priya10 earns you 10% off. So all of that is linked, and having all my tools, my gyro card, cutting mat, all the essential tools. And this paper clip, just like the small scissors, are from Journal Say. And my code Priya earns you 8% off every time you shop. And you can find all these shops and links and codes down in the description. So I have a thick sticker book to make sure my journal lays flat so that there's some stability for me to work with. And one more book and I think it's good. And just removing that. And this is the journal I'm currently working on, and this is for my May setup. And I think I like to work a bit ahead as my weeks get busy. I think I'll work ahead so that I'll have that ready. And yeah, just starting to count the number of pages I will need. I usually go for not more than 4. And these washi tapes, there are some Live Love Posh ones, there are some Planything ones, and some According to Ali ones. So we'll see what we pull from, and you will see that I end up with just the solid colors mostly. And so now we will get started. That was a long intro, and I still can't get over how pretty these colors are. And as of the time of filming, all the products I'm using are still in stock. Maybe not the Mojo Jojo ones, but everything else are still in stock. And this would be, I thought I would just share how the setup is going so far. And I have videos for all of these. And feel free to check that out. Did some fun Dutch tours, used up some of those decorative boxes, the decorative square and the rectangles that every sticker book has. And that was the Lush Linens. That video is already out. And now let's do some fast forwarding and yeah, let's get working. So we are going with the first setup, just recounting it to make sure I'm not sticking the stickers down on the wrong page. And again, this is a really fun spring outdoor neighborhood kind of scene. If you look at it that way, look at that car parked there. And I'm also trying to kind of see what would go well. The scalloped washi is from Planything, and the other blue ones are from Live Love Posh. And that is a very simple Dutch door setup you can do. And I know there are lots of people who feel intimidated by the Dutch doors. I was there too once. So you just need to start. Don't overthink it. That's my best tip. Don't overthink it. And this cutting tool that I'm using is called a gyro cut. I'm sorry if I'm sounding repetitive. And I do have a tutorial if you are curious on how to get started. And I'm using the gyro cut for the non-straight edges and the scissors for the straight edges. And I also cut those washi tapes so that I can just pull it off like so with the tweezers. And that is, I'm not sure, there was some overlapping that when I put the washi tape away, so that is why it was just refusing to cut through the washi tape, the blue one. And now for the next page, and this time I'm going with layers that would sit adjacent to each other. I'm not trying to cover up any of those beautiful images. So just trying to use what yellow goes best with these shades we have going on. And the yellow washi is in fact a grid washi from Planything. And on to the next layer. So you see how easily you can cut the washi tape on top of these stickers. And that is the next layer. Maybe, yeah, I should have moved it a bit more to the left. So we are going to do that without much of a trouble. You can see how you can achieve that. And it is not as hard as you think, you see, right? And we all make mistakes. So I think it is important that we share. I mean, at least I think that mistakes are common. We all do that. We're not superhuman. So whenever we have some mistakes, it's just pen and paper and stickers and stationery, right? That shouldn't be the cause of your worry. If it is cut wrongly, just go and fix it. Nothing more to overthink about it. And now we'll have the next one. And this can be like a house and you have an outdoor seating area. And I almost forgot to bring in these lace, which I wanted to. So I'm going to be using the cutting mat underneath because I do not trust myself with the pressure. And I'm using my ruler to cut straight in the middle. You see there. And I could have used the whole lace strip, but I just did not want to. It's slightly shorter than the actual B5 journal, but I think when I trim around here, it does help. And I would hate to waste that lace. So that is why I thought I would just come and do the cutting like so. So that's our normal cutting done. Since it's a bit of a scalloped wavy edge, I thought I will just do that with the gyro cut. I love how it fits snug against that layer in the back. And now let's do the coordinating side, just going with the same technique. And I do not want to waste any of that lace, so just trying to cut each portion at a time. And you see how easily it comes together. And don't throw your scraps, it will come in handy, so just save it. And now on to adding the back elements. And again, I'm just doing matchy. Some people will find it really odd, but I think that helps with the washies not repeating right next to each other. And I don't want the same, when you turn the pages, I don't want the same set of washi tapes to be sitting right next to each other. So that usually helps when I'm trying to be repeating the same elements on the front and back of a Dutch door setup. And now for our last page of the Dutch door, and then we need to come and add the elements on the very first page and the very last page. So just finishing that off. Let me know if you are somebody who does Dutch doors, and how frequently do you do that. And I've been loving this process, so it was so much fun starting off. Starting off, it's always intimidating, just like everybody else. I was intimidated too. But once I got the hang of things, I think I did not want to stop. So that's why you see a lot of these setups on my channel. And I have a full playlist for my creative journaling, my daily journaling. The setups are all so fun. And you do tend to use more of your stickers, and you do explore new techniques. And you don't want to be doing the same thing every time, right? So just trying to fill some of those spaces. And you see how all those layers can come together. And I was trying to bring in that black lace scrap, but I did not. And I was also trying to see if I need to bring any girls in here. I think some people call them dolls. I personally don't use that word. And yeah, that's the next set of florals. And because these have two of those floral edges or the corners, I think we can use it very easily and not hoard them, because you do have two pages. And spring comes with lots of rain, so I think adding a bit of black over here, it just makes everything pop. And I decided to just move the position of those hives. And I'm also trying to see if I can bring these coats. And this, I believe, is from the spring, one of the happy spring. I'll have the name of the sticker book here. I hope it is still available. If not, there are other sticker books from Planything which are still available, where these codes come in really handy. And now for the boxes. And I'm just limiting to just these three colors, and I'm trying to see how I can position the boxes without having them to be visible when we turn the pages. So that's why I like to kind of have these elements moved a bit to either side to make sure that sometimes you do want the deco items to be visible and sometimes you do want the boxes to be hidden. All of those can be achieved if you can move these around and play around with the placement. Again, just don't stick them all the way down until you are sure about the placement. So that is the tip, if you ask me, for not damaging your stickers or your journals. You don't want casualties in your stationery, right? At least I don't. So that is the next cluster. And again, keeping it very, very simple because I think these designs themselves are really pretty. So I think I should just do justice to the actual deco items and keep it very, very minimally decorated otherwise. So that is the reason I kept it very, very simple. And that's the next set of boxes. And we'll throw in a couple of those elements to complete the cluster. And I think we should pretty much be done. And let me know how you like this. And please make sure you check out all the other Dutch door setups. You have a lot to explore. You have a whole playlist, not a whole playlist, multiple playlists to check out. And I think you are going to love all the amazing creativity and the creative options once you get started. And just use your stash. That's my tip. And I'm not telling you to go buy a few additional elements just so that you can buy more. That's not the point. Use your stash. And I'm bringing in something in black to pull everything together on the left side. And please come follow me on Instagram. I do share more spreads and more sneaks, even if they don't quite get YouTube videos. And if you like today's video and would love to see more from me, you please make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell notification if you haven't already. It really helps me out with the growth. And please check out the videos I mentioned along with all the codes and shops and everything. And thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in the next one. Bye.